Okay. So, boom, boom. Just opening Twitch on my phone, so this way I have access to the chat. Oh, that should not be the title anymore. It's not the first stream. No, stats is not what I want. Still figuring things out here. Stream information. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's change that. Excuse me, phone, you can't just go dark on me like that. That's not very nice. Okay. Alright. Hello. Hold on, I'm changing the information for the stream because I know it says first stream what? And it's not the first stream. Well, I mean, that's your choice, but like... Hatoful... Which birdie should we romance today? Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah. Okay. That'll just be it for now. Until I can think of better titles. I did already. It should have come up, so hopefully it. Maybe I should like add hashtags to that at some point. Like, also something that my thing could benefit from probably is being a little less like BTS in your face all the time. I mean, I love it, but... Oh, I thought you were telling me that Hopi was actually going live. I was like, that's not... Oh, Maria said that she popped in, but it won't let her join. What do you mean? Sorry, just texting her back. Oh, hi. There we go. Cool. Cool. What's I gonna do? Okay, cool. Let me move my... That didn't help, did it? No. Okay. 1 second. The burp cold. Getting something very important. Needs to be dusted off, but... I have a little sad nerd bird with me. Yeah. So I can get started pretty much whenever. Don't ask why I'm wiggling him. I don't know why I'm wiggling him. But I can get started pretty much whenever we want to. And I don't know if I should wait like a little while or if I should just go. I feel like I have to have like music playing while there's the wait, like elevator music. Like smooth jazz that plays while I just like sit here awkwardly. Like brings a sandwich and just starts eating it while smooth jazz is playing in the background. Oh, okay. No problem, no problem. I do figure that I will go through the main what's it called? Like the main thing that starts at the beginning of every arc. Just because like there weren't a lot of people last time, so to give everybody an introduction to our burbs, our burb bachelors that we have. Yeah, I might do that. Kayla, I don't know, did you tell Megan that? Because I know she was interested in popping in, possibly. Oh, okay, no problem, yeah. But I can get us started. Yeah, birchlers. Birchlers. Okay, let's get Steam, not stream. Stream is this, Steam is that. Steam stream. So, like before, I guess you can let me know if it's if the audio's coming through, because I just want to make sure that nothing got messed up between one playthrough and the next playthrough. It's so weird that Steam tells me like, oh, you're what's it called? You might not be able to play this game anymore, when it's like it does work. Yeah, me too. It really scared me when I started it up and I saw that. Okay, cool. Yay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I meant to say cool, 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 but cool, cool, cool works really well. So I think last time we were named Adora Snow. Yeah. So first name Adora. And last name was Snow. Yeah. Adora Snow, okay. Yes. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Display human portraits? Of course. Yup. Configuration saved. Cool. No, we're not doing that yet. No. No. Normal life. St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Adora. Overslept? This rock dove is named Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. Like, literally, I found him getting out of his egg, and we were like, do you want to be best friends? And he was like, okay, and then we were best friends. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota! Oh! The bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class! Jeepers! No good being late on the first day! And so, Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. First term. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nageki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. Sir, wake up! It's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open? Yeah, that was his major, is sleeping. Hardcore sleeping. Aw. This quail is Nageki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math teacher. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show great minds come in all forms. Ah! I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. Buddy doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane LaBelle Sakuya.
It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up. But then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends.
Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line.
Lunch already. Today's slipping by so quickly. Well, that reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want anything from you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Snow Adora, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay. Sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today.
I still can't believe that she says that out loud. I know, the music always, for Nageki, always just gives me so many feels, and then, like, any music that he gets, because I know there are other tracks, I think, in the, in Holiday Star, too, that are also like, ah!
Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that...
You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just a... We know someone else who's a protagonist like that. I mean, but Keiichi doesn't say everything out loud. His face is very expressive. I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done.
I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is.
Hey. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you.
No sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool.
This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're Adora, right? How did you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class. That's all. I'd never have thought that that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh. He is?
Yeah, I always forget that Yuya has... I feel like that's... Even though these are like the bird pictures of them and a bird wouldn't have glasses, I still feel like the little bird needs to have like a little pair of glasses on the ends of his nose. On the end of his little beaky. Be cute. He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu.
He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business.
That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone.
Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota?
He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there?
Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay.
Here we go.
Excuse me? Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryota! No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here! Ethylpar, triphenylluciobenzene. What do these even do?
Care to find out?
Doctor?
I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want.
No, thank you. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with Aspergillus, Psittacoccus, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja Doctor?
You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something?
I heard Ryota, Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here.
Him? He's already gone.
Oh. Why didn't he come to find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh! I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, birdwatching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their clubroom is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside.
This is no pudding for a man! Oh, Oko-san rejects it! It is a lie! A vicious falsification!
He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. I think. Either way, he's hyper. That's really all there is to say about him. He's hyper. He's here.
Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile! A wretched betrayal!
Betrayal?
Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. But this is no pudding! Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most.
It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it?
Spare the jests, young lady.
Oko-san used wing attack! It's super effective!
They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will! Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell!
And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations.
Take some water. Important to keep hydrated. Yeah, Oko-san is one of my favorites. Why can't I close my bottle of water? I think we want to choose the class council today. You think? Like, you think you want to choose the class council today? How? Don't you have, like, schedules for these things? Like, shouldn't you know what you're supposed to be doing? As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted.
Nepotism, ho! Don't we get a vote?
No, I don't think he does know what he's doing, like, ever.
Just coming into school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join the...
Okay, so I think this would be a good time to decide who we're going after this time. So we have the student council choice, which would lead us to, Sakuya. But we already did Sakuya's route last time. We have the track team, which should take us to Oko-san. The library staff, which should take us to Nageki, our little sad nerd bird, and infirmary staff, which could either take us to Yuya or the doctor. So I like to leave this up to the chat. We can decide what route we want to go down this time, who we want to mainly be dealing with. Yeah, so last time we did Sakuya. Okay. It's funny because, like, Sakuya with a nepotism, and then you played Sakuya, so I feel like that's like a sort of nepotism. I don't frown on it. I appreciate it. But I mean, maybe a little. You want to see Nageki? Okay. We can do our sad library nerd bird. I know. I miss him. It'll be interesting to do this path. Then library staff it is. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun!
Today's an elective day. What should I do?
Attend. I don't know if this actually matters for Nageki, but I think we'd want to get our wisdom up, like, as much as we possibly could. Probably. I feel like Nageki deserves a smart girl. Or, like, someone who tries, at least. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to math class.
Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Adora leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. I'm on receptionist duty today. Better hurry. Boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books? It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me for something. There's nobody here. I wonder if it would be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away.
Like, are you making fun of your classmates? Because it's not. Planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist. What? Why? Why? Wow. Yeah, I know, right?
Nageki? When did you...
I've been here all along.
I never noticed.
He's almost as bad as the doctor. Well, he's not as bad as the doctor. In many ways. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that.
You certainly seem to like this place.
Yes. Is that a problem? Oof, I can't remember. I think it's no books are nice, but I can't remember what the correct choice is here. Can we pull up the cheat sheet? I've forgotten how this arc goes. No problem. No problem.
Thank you.
Because I'd like to try to 100% it for the chat. I said last time, where this is a game that I've been saying, like, stuff, not saying spoilers, but things that hint to the fact that I know what goes down. I have played this before. I just think it'd be fun to play with the chat and get everyone's input on things. But at the same time, also, I'd like to, if possible, get the good ending for the viewers, so this way they see the whole story. Usually, I'm sure that there are arcs like this. I can't remember which ones. I think I will as we go along, but I think there are some arcs where, like, the short ending is a little bit different than the long ending, but usually what it is that, or rather, not short ending, long ending, rather the bad end or the good end are a little different, but usually what it is that the bad end just kind of stops a little shorter than the good end. But I think there are some in which case the bad end is slightly different, but we'll have to see about that. In that case, I would find a way to kind of achieve both. Oh, it's okay. I used to have it. Let me see if I can maybe search it up. What I can do, Kayla, is if I find it, I can like send it to you. Let's see here. Okay, I found it. All right. Hold on. I will send that to you if you would like. You can order that. You can order that. You can open that up if you want. And then this way, if we have to double check. Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. All right, books are nice. I thought so. I don't think you want to insult him like the first, as soon as you start talking to him.
No, books are nice.
They are.
Why don't you join the library staff, Nageki? You could read whatever you want.
I already read whatever I want.
Touché?
You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist.
And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh! Tomorrow is the class hike!
I like how not only do we see the visual of the cave, but also we, like, hear the wind blowing, so we know that there's just that big gaping hole there, and, like, she literally is just in a cave in the middle of nowhere.
Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to...
Oh, and this one, it doesn't affect our ending because we don't have anybody that we specifically need to talk to here. Nageki is a loner and is probably still in the library and is not even in our year, so... Whatever, man. Who should we talk? Yeah, Kazuaki? Let's see...
I want to see if anybody else has any input on who they would like us to speak to.
Before I select it. Okay, another vote for Kazuaki. Oh, does this actually impact things? In this arc? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's so interesting. I didn't... This is not like just the second time I'm playing this game either. So it's like kind of... It's funny that I never... and I did use that cheat sheet the last time that we went through it. So it's funny that I never saw that. But okay. Yeah, let's go with Kazuaki. What is it, Snow? Break isn't over yet.
I wanted to talk to you, sir.
Your friends are all here. Why not talk to them?
Do you not want to talk with me?
Well, no, that's not what I meant. You're a funny girl, Snow.
Wait, no, I haven't said anything yet. And so I took a nap with Mr. Nanaki. I wonder if he has some sort of illness? I hope he's okay.
Yeah, right? Like, immediately. I think he was planning on sleeping, so he's like, oh, shit. Today?
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend.
And like before, let's go ahead and... Yeah, I think he was just like, okay, good. The kids are away from me. I can just pass out. It's fine. We can stay here for as long as we want. I don't have to teach. It's great. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go with math class again to up our smart. I imagine that they were sitting like a good distance apart, and it was just like, just had their own sleepy corner.
Oh, I'm not getting this at all.
Maybe you should review the basics a little more, Snow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you want to make it weird. If you want to make it weirder than it already is, considering that everyone's birds.
Adora leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5.
I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you doing, Ryota? Well, I haven't decided, but probably the 3-legged race. Somebody has to.
Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed, he will.
You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you?
It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running?
How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me.
I don't think that's...
Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. I feel like Kazuaki probably just, like, doesn't really want to be there. And is like, thank God, when the bell rings.
Ryota's doing the 3-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival! I never did make up my mind. What should I do?
Weird voice crack as the main character.
What should I do? Go to the...
The main character is going through puberty! We're going to the library. Yeah. Well, we've got to see our sad nerd bird. Sad nerd bird does not like sports, so...
May is practically summer already. It's too hot. I think I'll rest in the library. Much better. It's nice that the AC is on, but do we really need it? Nobody's in here today.
It's not on.
It's you, Nageki!
It's you, Miss Snow.
Whoa, he called me by my name!
They don't turn the air conditioning on until June. It just feels cold compared to outside.
Oh, is that it? It would be a little strange to start spending money to cool a barely used library in May. Anyway, aren't you going to participate in the festival, Nageki?
Aren't you?
Eep.
I don't like it out. Sorry, that was more her. I don't like it outside. So I stay in here. That's all.
I see.
Why are you sitting next to me?
Do you mind?
Not really.
Listen, our class president got duped into being a cheerleader, and... Sorry. No. Keep going. And so I spent the day telling him about the festival and whatnot while he read. I don't know how much he was listening to me, but he didn't seem to mind. I think. Aw, no problem. See you, Umi. Thank you for watching. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. Aw, I don't think I did too well.
Well, to be fair, Adora, you started out with like 1 wisdom, so, you know. Snow!
Yes?
You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. One day, you could surpass me. I'd love to see that.
I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay! Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the...
Well, of course we're going to the... Oh, never mind. It's not one of the options.
Where should we go?
I was going to say, of course we gotta go to the library. But no. Oh no. Oh no. Are we going to the infirmary? Oh no! That was a very telling response.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
We all excited to see our favorite creepy doctor? Are we all excited about that? Yay. Ahem. Yeshoo. Shoo. His name is SHUU, but like that works too, because that is what you want to tell him. Oh, he's here, like right away. He's here. Okay. He's alright. You again. Are you ill?
Not exactly.
Then why are you here?
I came here to...
Oh god. It's gotta be skip class this time, right? Like, even when I'm on Shu's route, picking her options for Shu are always like so uncomfortable because it's like, oh, that, it feels like it's not a good thing to do. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but like, it's like, you know? Okay, skip class.
I wanted to skip class.
Get out.
Kicked out at the speed of light. I should probably take my school life more seriously.
And your real life. You should take life more seriously and just like not go to the infirmary whenever you can avoid it.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend.
Let's do our good old math class to get the brain juice a-pumping. About not taking her school life seriously. I mean, she's much more concerned with like hunting and gathering human things. And less with academics. I'm sure that they could teach her perfectly well, but I wonder what her, like, her previous year's teacher was like. Because all we know is, it's not like she knew Mr. Nanaki from a previous term or anything. This is the first time she's meeting him, so I wonder what her old teacher was like. Weird things to wonder about.
I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for.
And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the...
Is this math class or nap time? Adora leveled up! Wisdom increased by 5!
Yeah, it reminds me of my, like, 9 o'clock in the morning history class that I took. There are just, you know, classes like that. I once had this economics class where I don't know what it was. It must have just been, like, the air in that classroom, but you could not keep yourself awake. It was the most boring, and it was in the afternoon. Like, I remember I would walk into that class and I wouldn't be tired. And when I would leave that class, I was fine. But in that class, it was like being comatose. I I don't know what it is, and it's not like I can't say that my teacher was particularly relaxing or anything. But it was just, it was the whole atmosphere. Yeah, there are places that just have that vibe.
Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish.
Yeah, I think so too, Merganium. Merganium? Is that how you would say it? Merganium. Cool. Yeah, no, totally. I think it is actually genuinely something in the atmosphere. Like, but there were people who wouldn't get tired. Like, I don't... Is it just like, it just reacts with different people differently? Like some chemical thing? Yeah, I guess. I guess. I guess some people are so interested that, like, they can push past that stuff, but I don't know. I wasn't particularly interested with the economics.
Okay, there's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Anybody I know?
Morning conference on the 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time. Nanaki. Wednesday is garbage day. Remember. How could you just, like, leave this year by mistake?
What should I wish for?
I don't remember what the... Aw. I don't remember what works for Nageki this time. I think... Okay. If I had to guess in this case, I guess it would be become a famous artist. Like, that doesn't sound like Nageki to me particularly, but the other ones just seem too nefarious. Rule the world from the shadows? Wow, that's That's weird. I don't know if Nageki would be into that. I mean, it certainly is the more, like, the more passive choice. But I don't know that he's one for, like, world domination.
I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows.
Oh, hello. Is that you, Snow? Do I need to contact someone about you, or...
Well, Mr. Nanaki.
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to... Would you like me to walk you to your place? Does she actually take him up on it in this? Because so it's really funny, like, I can think of reasons why she might, but it's not really okay. I would say it's not really something that someone playing this game, like, the first time through might think of. So, okay, good, because that makes more, like, that's more, intuitive to go with no. Again, I don't think there's any arc, really, where you would take Nanaki up on this that it kind of makes sense besides his own arc.
No, thank you. I still have some errands to run.
Oh? Well, don't stay out too late.
Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public...
No, why is it so hard to say?
Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll start by the arcade. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend...
Let's get our smarts up. We're already at Wisdom 36, so that's nice. Right now we're just like the least charismatic thing in existence. Like, a block of wood has more character than we do. But we're smart, so that counts.
Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life?
Hard to say. It might never help you at all, Snow. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Ugh, this candy tastes like math.
Integral calculus is educational candy?
I'm not prepared to accept this.
I'm not prepared to accept this. Adora leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well.
Snow!
Sir?
Well done! You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir! Success! Time to go brag to Nageki in the library that I'm getting smart. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today's the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nageki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here, Nageki?
Please be quiet in the library.
Hello?
You're rather noisy today. Did you want something?
Nope. I was just wondering if you were here.
Of course. I'm always here.
He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading for the semester. Is it any good?
Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books?
It is pretty boring most of the time.
What do you like to read?
Huh?
Well, you volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next.
So, you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about...
This one I remember. It's Night on the Galactic Railroad. Because oeirheiryeio just sounds... It's just probably a dating or like a romance book. Yeah. Romance manga, I think.
What about Night on the Galactic Railroad? I liked it.
Too stereotypical.
Oh, sorry. You've already read it, I imagine?
Yes. Though I liked it too.
And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nageki. Time flows by slowly. This sort of thing is nice too. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today.
Right, yeah. Again, we're not doing this one, but I'm gonna take this time to have a sip of water. Just the random like apocalyptic city scene that they throw in there. Like, what the hell is that? And then they don't really touch on it. It's like it kind of hopes that you don't notice it.
That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Oh, where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Oh, don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside.
Hey, you. I don't know you. Where did you come from?
A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost.
You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here.
What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again.
I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on.
The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think.
I would be very impressed if you do.
Thank you. May I ask your name?
Koshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami.
Thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver.
Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand.
There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by
on. Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour.
We're not even going that fast!
Following traffic laws is part of my credo.
Isn't riding tandem also against the law, too?
That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this.
But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts. And I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. Not this time. Nah.
Forget it. I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures to go to work. Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Whee!
The little wee there is like so random.
Whee! Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody.
I'm losing the ability to speak English.
Invite.
We're gonna try to invite Nageki. I don't know that he has a phone, but let's try.
I'll invite Nageki. He needs to get out more. But I don't know his address or phone number. I'd go look in the library if the school weren't already closed. Now that I think about it, I only know him as the depressed freshman who's always in the library. I'd like to learn more about him, though he'd probably never tell me anything if I asked. Going out is too much trouble. I think I'll have some udon and go to bed.
Me, usually.
Today is my day as receptionist.
Is there another library receptionist then? I wonder. And do they also... No, they must not see Nageki. That's such a weird thought. I never thought about that. Huh. It's just Moa opening the what's it called? The lanes for fan work and stuff. Because this isn't your name enough. It's now you can have a your name and a your name, another your name. Your name 2.
There's nobody here as usual. Maybe I should work on the newspaper. Nageki?
Yes?
Well, do you have a minute?
What is it?
Want to write a book review? I'm working on the library newspaper and there's a corner open, so I thought I would plagiarize your work, I guess.
Can't you write one yourself?
I'm always writing them. We never get submissions, so the book reviews are just turning into our personal soapbox.
Perhaps it would be better to remove them from the paper.
My thoughts exactly. I'd like to see how you'd write one, though. It doesn't have to be very long, either.
I'll write one later. Leave the paper there.
Yay! Thank you! I think that's everything for the
semester? Brain, eyes, and mouth. Look at the... Okay.
I think that's everything for the September issue. Whee! I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? Oh, I'm gonna be late.
Oh, hello, Snow?
Sir, I'm sorry, I overslept.
Overslept?
My homework. I forgot to bring my homework.
Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Snow? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Oh, like, does she always see that then? Is that, like, just in her vision all the time? Just, like, right there? So if someone is actually standing over there and, like, looking at her, she can't see their face unless she, like, goes like that a little bit. You're just a little bit early. Though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Snow?
Lend you a hand?
I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help, if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, you said the magic word, sir, library.
I want to...
Let's go.
The library should be open now. I think I'll go study. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I've prepared enough for my tests. I'd like to go study if that's all right.
Of course. Work hard, okay?
There are already a number of students working in the library. Looks like mostly third years.
Wow. There are people there before the school year starts. Just hanging out in the library. It's interesting.
They've probably all decided on their colleges and careers already. Will I be that frantic this time next year, I wonder?
I know, I wouldn't either. It could not be me.
Nageki is here too, leaning against a bookshelf in the far corner. Nageki!
Miss Snow? Did you need something?
Why are you over here? There are still plenty of seats open. You should sit down.
I don't mind standing.
You look like you mind. You don't like being near other birds? Is that it?
He nods. They'll just ignore me anyway, whether or not I go near.
Nageki, are you being...
bullied, of course. This is so easy. Why would you ever ask him if he's being paranoid?
Are you being paranoid? He falls silent. If there's something wrong, I'd like to help.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a fun over the summer. One single fun. That's all you guys are allowed, so I hope you only had one fun. I hope you had fun over the summer. Hoko-san is always having fun.
Yep.
What is this fun? Once the summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused.
Focus, sir, focus!
Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Second term. Let's see.
Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might already have gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right?
Oh god, please tell me we don't see...
Sir!
Oh, good. I was scared that we were gonna run into, Shu.
Sir!
Oh! Well, hello, Adora. Did you forget to turn in your homework?
I found someone's ID card, sir. It's someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here.
Oh? Thank you, Adora. I can take care of it. Huh?
What is it?
Yeah, Nothing, just... You did find this today, right, Snow?
Yes. In the corridor just outside.
This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange.
So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty?
Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, Snow.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend.
Let's go to math class and up our wisdom a little bit more. Again, we still have the charisma of a spoon, but at least we're slightly more intelligent now. I had hoped for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull.
I can barely just keep up. Even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly.
Sexy big brain spoon.
So this is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow.
Are you trying to curry favor with me?
He looks happy, though. Adora leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. Good morning. What the heck is going on? The classroom is filled with a cloud of dancing feathers. Did somebody eviscerate a down pillow or something? Ryotto, what?
Maybe they didn't clean up properly yesterday? It's molting season, so... Well, one little breeze and it looks like this, unless we make sure to keep everything clean.
Now that I look closely, Ryota's head feathers are looking a little loose too. I guess everybody's growing themselves new outfits.
I don't know, seeing a little ruffle head Ryota sounds really cute. Good morning, everyone!
Sir, can we clean up a little before homeroom?
Cleaning in the morning? Well, do you see everything? This atmosphere is quite distracting. Who was supposed to clean today? Who was supposed to clean yesterday? Yeah, I know, it's kind of cute, like... That's what they wear. They wear their feathers. Oko-san! Wretched mongrel! Can't you even fulfill the duty given to you?
Come on, arguing won't solve anything. It'll be easy if we all pitch in. And so we swabbed the room down before homeroom. This is a lot of feathers! Not enough for a futon, but I bet we can make a nice pillow.
It certainly is more than usual. Did they come in the window, perhaps?
Huh? Sir, did you spill some chlorine on yourself?
See, I'm wondering, I mean, I know that this line is something, but I'm wondering about the whole feathers coming in through the window thing, if that was actually some... I checked the date to make sure... Do you think someone could be, at this point? I think someone actually might be. Now that I think about it. Well, that'll be for another time. Chlorine? We don't use that kind of detergent.
But, you really smell like it.
Oh, that would be the bleach.
Bleach? Sir, are you one of those degenerates who bathes with bleach powder?
No. I dozed off and got stuck in the washing machine last night, that's all. You really smell.
That's dangerous! Sir, please be careful!
Yes, I'll...
I guess there wasn't any way he was going to stay awake after helping us clean the room. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have the day off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around.
Yeah, honestly.
I wonder if Nageki's in the library today. Probably. I think I'll go buy something and hang out with him. Yep, door's open. Nageki? Close it, please. I knew you'd be here.
The door. It's loud outside.
Oh, sorry. You're staying in here even today? It's almost like this is where you live.
Is there something wrong with that? Well, you probably shouldn't be living inside the school library.
Of course not. You're kind of like a friendly ghost or something. It's reassuring to know you're here. Anyway, I brought you something. You're planning to stay here all day, right?
What did... Cookies?
Yep, the birdwatching club was selling bird-shaped cookies. Aren't they cute? Have some.
Thanks.
Hearing him thank me makes me very happy, even if it was in a whisper. He even looks a little happier than usual. There's lots of other stuff too. The third years are doing a play, and one class put together a God Tier haunted house. I was thinking of looking around a little more. Nageki, wanna come with me?
No.
Oh no, he looks angry.
No, thank you. Go ahead if you want.
Well, alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to try to drag you out of here. I think you might actually live in here. Now that I think about it, I've never seen him anywhere else. Maybe he comes straight here as soon as he gets to school?
Well, I mean, if he lives here, then maybe he's just here all the time.
Midterms are right around the corner. I got too excited for the festival and didn't study at all. I'll have to study it. Huh? Where's my history textbook? It's not on my desk. Oh! I was reading it in the library during lunch, so maybe it's still there. I'll go look. Sir!
Welcome back, Snow. Well, where are you going?
I think I left something in the library. Do you know if the door's still open?
Somebody brought the key to the staff room a few minutes ago, so I think it's locked now.
I'll go there first then. Thank you, sir. I was sitting over there? Here it is! Yay! Oh! Somebody's written on the page I left open. The Congress dances, but does not progress. Well, that's funny, but don't write on people's books.
Don't leave books lying around with their pages to the four winds.
Nageki?
What? Why are you so surprised?
I hadn't thought you'd still be here.
Why not?
The door was locked. Don't tell me they locked you in. That would be terrible.
It was? I hadn't realized.
Well, if it was an accident, then it's all right. Maybe. Geez, you're supposed to make sure that nobody's left inside before you lock the door. Anyway, I need to lock the door again. I should...
Probably go home with Nageki. Definitely at least get him out of the room, so I would probably choose that choice. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's try it.
Hey, Nageki. Let's go home together.
No, thank you.
He didn't even pause to think about it. Well, where do you live? I'll walk you.
I'm fine, really. Don't worry about me.
You always get mad when I suggest you go outside.
Don't jump to... If I could, I'd...
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll lock the door, so just leave the key here.
He's already reading again. I think I'm annoying him. My grades aren't looking very good. I need to work harder to recover before finals. And so I sat studying in the library, while one by one the other students filed out to go home. When I look up, I'm alone. Or not. My, how unusual! I think this is the first time you've sat down next...
All right, motorcycle.
My, how unusual! I think this is the first time you've sat down next to me, Nageki.
I want to talk to you.
You're nothing but surprises today.
I'll leave you alone if you're busy.
No! Talk away!
I was shocked when you first came and talked to me, Miss Snow. You're the only one who didn't ignore me. No one but you has ever talked to me. That's why this is the only place for me.
That's terrible. Nageki, that's awful. Which class are you in? I'll talk to our teacher.
I'm not done talking yet.
Sorry, go on.
You think I'm being bullied, right? I thought that too.
You're not?
I don't think so, no. Being bullied might be better than this.
Better than this? Then what is he?
I'm not sure yet, though. When you talk to me, I remember things sometimes. But it's still not enough.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Miss Snow, I think I'm... Snow? You're here late.
Sir!
The school's already starting to close for the night. It's good to study, but working too hard on your own for too long can backfire on you. Lock the door and head home soon, okay?
On my own?
Yeah, right? Don't budge in. Don't budgie in. Haha. Bird pun.
Sir, what are you talking?
Don't judge me.
Sir, what are you talking about? I'm not a... Huh? Nageki's gone. He was here just a minute ago. Where'd he go? Did he leap out the window and go home ninja style? We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests, but...
Snow!
Sir!
You ranked top of the year this time. Well done.
What?
She beat you by 2 points, Shirogane. Oh well. Grr.
Saki is glaring daggers at me again. How nostalgic. Anyway, my hard work paid off. Yippee! Closing time already. I don't really have any reason to be here again until the semester starts up. Oh no! It's snowing! It was clear when I left. Crossing the wilderness to get to my house in a blizzard. I'd be risking my life.
You're still here?
Nageki!
Well, you're one to talk.
A book under his arm, the same as always.
Or under his wing, because bird.
I do wonder about last time. But if he wants to talk, then he'll talk to me. For now, I won't bring it up. I was about to go home, but...
Snow?
I guess I'll have to wait until it stops. He makes a noise of agreement and sits down next to me with his book. He's been a little distant lately, but maybe he's warming up to me in his own way. What are you reading?
Dickens. A Christmas Carol. I think you told me about that subreddit before. That it sounds hilarious. I don't know if you've ever like sent me the link for it though. It always reminds me there were these ads that would come up a long time ago where they'd be like, has science gone too far? And it'd be like a picture of like a seagull with like guy arms and stuff, like flexing. I don't know why. I don't know what those ads were really for. Like,
Oh! It's Christmas Eve today, isn't it?
please keep quiet in the library. Well, there's nobody even here anymore, Nageki. We're not even like on library hours anymore.
Sorry. I completely forgot. I guess this makes it a white Christmas.
More like a whiteout Christmas, if you ask me.
Looks like you're almost finished?
Yep. I just got to the part where Tiny Tim dies and Scrooge sees his own grave. Oh, how cheerful, Nageki.
That sounds like a depressing story.
You haven't read it? Even though you work here?
I'm Buddhist, so Christmas stuff has never been...
Tim is a boy born weak, who dies young. The protagonist, Scrooge, sees that that will happen and tries to prevent it.
Time travel? I thought it was a classic, but it sounds kind of science fiction-y.
I can see that. It's not really the focus of the book, though.
I'd like to see the future. It would be nice being able to avoid getting into trouble.
I wouldn't like it.
No?
The future is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all there is to it.
And so we enjoyed the present point in time along which we flowed. This is a nice way to spend Christmas, I think. The sun! Its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it.
Okay, what a weird exclamation.
It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine.
Yeah, she's so extra for why. I mean, I guess it's important to appreciate that stuff. We should all be a little bit more like Adora. Let me have some water, because my throat is a little bit screamy at me right now.
There are lots of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from somebody.
Can you, is that something you can borrow? I mean, I guess you could just, pick someone's feathers, but that wouldn't be very nice. And I don't think you can just give it back and they would just be able to re-assimilate it.
I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Adora! Happy New Year! Here's to have many happy returns, right? What are you doing, Ryota?
Imagine asking to borrow someone's hair.
Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh! It looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for...
Ah, this is fulfillment in school, right? I imagine that would be the intelligence choice. It's funny that, like, the character, well, I feel like Shu's choices are somewhat similar, and it's like, it's funny that Nageki, who's, like, really cute, and, like, it's heartfelt with Nageki, is, like, so similar in some ways, where they value the same things. You know, Shu and him. I just jumped because I heard something upstairs.
Here you go. Thanks, Ryota. Are you here all day today?
Yep. First day's always busy, but always busy.
Oh well, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to go get lunch together, but... Sorry, Adora. Maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Nonaki, Happy New Year!
Oh, hello, Snow. Happy New Year.
Boop. Did you get a fortune, sir?
Yes. Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one?
I will! Which should I take? This one!
Java Blessing. That's really cute. Good. You got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Snow.
Thank you, sir.
Oh good, we didn't see the doctor here either. Thankfully, our route has mostly been doctor-free. Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker.
You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up.
Oh! I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts.
There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about.
On this arc, Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Third term. I don't know why it's so fun to read that, but it is.
It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee!
Why does she always go whee? Thank you.
Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Today, Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful!
Good evening. Here for beans?
Yes. Is there a kind that you think is particularly good?
This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really.
That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy...
I actually remember this one. I think it's because Nageki is, like, my favorite character. So, it's millet, isn't it? Country millet. Yeah. Okay, I remember.
I'll take these.
Thank you, miss. Here you are.
Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special somebody. Almost empty, as always. And unsurprisingly, the heating doesn't work well here, so the winter cold will stick around well through November. Through November? Brain! Through February! I don't know where November came from. The heating doesn't work well here, so the winter cold will stick around well through February. Not close at all. It's just the second to last month of the year and the second month of the year. They don't sound alike at all. The pervading chill has earned the library the dubious honor of being one of the school's least popular places in winter. Thank you for trying to comfort me. The few students here are huddled around the heater, so Nageki should be... There you are, Nageki! Sitting in a frigid corner far from the meager effects of the heater, as expected. Please be quiet in the library. Oh, can you somehow forgive my dreadful sin? It's cold here. Are you okay, Nageki? I'm fine. Don't mind me, Miss Snow. Feel free to go sit by the heater if you're cold. Nope, I'm fine. My house doesn't have a heater at all. Anyway, I have something to give you. It's legumentine's, you know? Here, foxtail millet. For me? Yep, you're supposed to give beans to the most important bird in your life today. Do you want them? Yes. Thank you. He looks happier than usual. Or is it my imagination? I often ate these when I was younger. This brings back memories. Thank you, Miss Snow. You're welcome, Nageki. It's cold. Legumentine's is over and now I just want spring to come already. Oh! I'm out of firewood! Oh, what should I do? Climbing down to gather more right now would be dangerous. Well, I can last one night in the cold. Good night!
Why don't I remember that scene? That seems like such a random scene. Hey, Dora, are you okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
You look kind of sick. Your skin's all pale. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Oh, that was really fast that being sick set in.
I'm fine. Maybe it's your imagination?
Well, okay. You're always healthy after all.
That's right, I'm the toughest guy in town.
You're not a guy, Adora.
Oh, I need to go to the library today.
She just like brushes right past that.
See you, Ryota.
See you.
Last night was awfully cold, but I don't feel sick or anything.
Probably just Ryota worrying about everything as usual. I have a theory, actually. I'll tell you after this, but, I have a theory. Ask me about it if I, like, forget, but yeah, I have a theory.
Nageki?
What is it?
I'm returning books that have wandered away from home to their loving families and...
Wandered away from home? Ah. Misshelved books.
Right. I'm almost done, but, where do you think this one goes? I flipped through it, but I can't tell if it's fiction or psychology or science or what.
It should have a genre mark.
Genre mark?
Isn't there a label near the bottom of the back cover?
Oh, yes there is! But
it's all numbers. You work here and you don't remember the classifications? How have you been filing them up until now?
Women's intuition! He stares at me with eyes like scornful daggers.
Stop it! You'll leave a hole! Give it to me. This is natural science. It starts with 4, so it's physics. The second number is a 5, so... Are you listening?
Yes. Yes.
The second number is a 5, so this is a book on seismology. So it should go... Oh, what? Oh my god. I don't remember this. Is this new? Oh my god, I don't remember. Oh my god. um, this, this is not the ending that was here before. Oh my god, is she dying? Because that was my theory, because she was all pale. And she's like, oh, I'll last one cold night. Miss Snow? What's wrong, Miss Snow? Hey, say something! Somebody! Somebody! How can I get somebody else's attention? This is so weird because, like, I have not played this at all. This is, like, completely brand new to me. What is happening? I'm, like, scared. What is happening?
I feel lousy. Where am I? I feel like I've... The infirmary? Adora! You're awake! How do you feel? Are you alright? Do you remember who I am? Can I get you anything? Would you like me to peel you an apple?
What?
Well, wait, Ryota. I can't answer all that at once. Oh, sorry. Why am I here, of all places?
You're right. You wound me.
Doctor!
You collapsed, and Kawara brought you here. Any other questions?
Collapsed? I do feel really heavy. I was just fine a minute ago.
As, of course, after I say, well, good thing we dodged the doctor this arc. Here he is. A sudden fever and inflammation of the upper respiratory tract. A cold and nothing more. Though the violent episode leaves me somewhat puzzled.
The violent episode? You don't remember? You kicked down the library door.
Oh my god, I know what's happening here. Can you guess what's happening? What happened there? I don't want to say it yet because we haven't gotten to, like, the end, so I don't want to say it yet. But I have a theory about this too. And I'm pretty certain. Okay, so the last theory I already talked about at this point. I thought she maybe died. And that Ryota maybe could still see her, but that she... Yeah. But now, about this particular thing, I have another theory that I'm pretty sure is an actual thing.
I remember no such thing. I heard the glass smashing as I was heading home, and when I went to look, I found you collapsed in the doorway. There was no one else there, so I figured it was you who... I made that much of a mess while I was out cold?
Do you think you might have some deep-seated desire to indulge in violent acts?
Don't make me sound like some sort of psychopath.
It's like I just wanted to see if you were a kindred spirit.
You have to rest, Adora. I'll sit with you. Doctor, I think you're making her worse by hanging around like that, so please go back to whatever you were doing.
It's like, please get out of your own office. You just make people worse. My. I am unpopular. I am unpopular. Is that any way to speak to a member of the faculty? But very well.
Everything inside my head feels fuzzy. I'm causing trouble for Ryota. I'm probably going to have to pay for the library door, too. The library? Where'd Nageki go? Natural sciences start with 4, and, I wonder if we put it back on the right shelf? Lots of requested books are going to come in today. I'll have to work through lunch. Sorting all of these takes forever. I think I just have the encyclopedias to do before I'm done.
I wonder if she's gonna find what I think she's going to find.
Huh? There's a note on the help desk counter. Miss Snow, be here after the other students have all left. Fujishiro Nageki. It reads like a challenge to a samurai duel. How fitting. I think this is the first time he's approached me. I wonder what it's all about.
So I feel like they changed that. I don't know why they added that part in, but this feels reminiscent of stuff that we have actually seen, or that has been in the game before. But there's some interesting stuff that they threw in.
Nageki, are you here? Nageki? Here. Nageki! Hello, Miss Snow. You startled me! How long have you been standing there? From the very beginning. So, what did you need? I want to talk with you, Miss Snow. Talk with me? Continue our conversation. We were talking about bullying, I think? Okay. I'm all ears, Nageki. I'm not sure where to start. I've noticed a lot since we last spoke together. Miss Snow. Let's go outside. What? But he hates going outside. Come on. He stands up and walks over to the door. I follow, agitated. You first. Okay. Why does he want to go outside all of a sudden? I should be happy, but... Huh? What's wrong? You said you wanted to come...
Oh, sorry. That was him. It's actually her.
What's wrong? You said you wanted to come out here. He stands in the doorway, pushing against open air. What are you doing? Mime?
Watch.
He walks back a little ways into the library and then runs forward, crashing into the air. Nageki, what?
Thud.
He bounces off the invisible wall and falls back into the library. That's too good to be a mime act.
As I thought. I can't leave.
What?
I can't leave this room. I wake up in this library. After a while, I lose consciousness and wake up here again. And so it repeats. I said I'd come to understand the truth by talking to you, Miss Snow. You've probably noticed too why no one else talks to me.
That's because
they can't see you.
I'm the only one who can see you?
Probably. I forgot why I was here. God, this music is gonna make me cry. I forgot why I was here. How I came to be stuck in this place. I've been alone here for years, with no one to talk to.
For years?
My sense of time is broken. I cannot feel or remember its passing. I've seen at least 5 school festivals go by. But then you came and talked to me. I had no partner but myself for so long, and suddenly You wouldn't leave me alone. As I talked to you, I finally remembered why I can't leave. I killed myself in this room. And so, here I stay. My clock broke here, its hands turning meaninglessly, each day the same as the last. Alone. Forever. No one is bullying me or ignoring me. I'm not here to begin with. I have no regrets. It was my choice to end my life here after all. But I think I will miss you, Miss Snow. If I wasn't like this, I would have liked to talk to you more. For longer.
Nageki. I wrap my arms around him. I can feel him softly, but he's cold.
At first, sitting here alone was painful, but I grew numb over time. I ceased to feel pain. That feeling that I thought I had lost came back because of you.
I'll talk to you enough to make up for everyone else, Nageki. Maybe one day you'll be able to leave.
No.
Why not?
As I talked to you, I changed. I didn't notice until just recently. When you told me about this school, I was probably trying to take back the time I was never able to spend here. I never asked you to, but you relentlessly told me everything that was going on. I already feel like I spent a full year at this school. And now it's over. I think the clock's hands are going to stop soon.
Nageki? His head is right next to mine, but his voice sounds muffled and distant. When I look down, his feet are already disappearing. Nageki, wait! We've never talked like this before. I don't want this to be the last time.
Don't cry, Miss Snow. I'm already long gone. There's no one here to mourn.
But
there's just one thing I need to tell you before I go. The thing that I noticed. The secret that stopped my clock.
No, don't say it. Nageki,
As I filled up, I grew closer to disappearing. You're the one who made me disappear, Miss Snow. I can't stop it now.
But I still have so many things to tell you.
You've already given me more than enough. I'm satisfied. The secret. Thank you. I love you.
Well, that is the end of Nageki's arc. So I had my theory before was actually that I know I miss him already too. My theory that I had before was actually that he, or rather that I told you that she passed away from the cold, and that it was going to be a reveal that way. But then with her getting out of the library after going unconscious, I think that was him jumping into her body and possessing her to break through the door. Dreams end. Yeah, to save her. And then he couldn't go beyond that, of course, because he can't leave the library, but he
jumped in her body just to, like, at least break down the door. So that's why Ryota found her right outside the door. Well, a fun time. That was Nageki's arc. I hope anybody watching that you guys enjoyed. That's what we're gonna do for this time, and next week we'll be back to do another arc. Probably gonna be starting like around the same time, like around 5 o'clock on most likely Saturdays for now. Seem like the best thing. Other than that, yeah, that's what we'll be doing at the moment. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please feel free to take part. Go ahead and leave comments and leave suggestions in terms of, well, in terms of for this game, like suggestions about what routes you want to take and such. But also feel free to leave suggestions about future games as well, because I love to check things out and have something else to jump onto that you guys would like to see. Like, I have ideas, but I'd also like to see if you guys have anything that you specifically want to see. So go ahead and let me know about those. Otherwise, have a great day, guys, and see you later.